Hello, greetings, fellow Hapsters, and welcome, replay viewers.
This
We
time
are
we
on.
didn't. This time we did not test these mics, did we?
I did. Actually, I
Did
pre-tested. Yep.
you tested
Well, I didn't
yours?
test. I didn't test levels, but levels should be the same as last night, right?
Should be.
They should be.
It's our life. When does that happen? Seriously, talk to me. When
does that ever happen?
When is
I don't
when
know.
is that?
I don't know. Seems like every day there's a new curveball, right?
Yeah, really. Hello, folks. I know it'll be a bit before you guys come in. I usually be doing the 8:30, 9 o'clock thing lately, but it's 8 o'clock this time. We were going to put it at 7, then we thought that wasn't wise, so we put it at 8.
Okay. Driving around seeing what's our best options.
But we didn't make it to the lockers. Maybe we should have put it at 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
And go to and have gone to the locker first, right? Yeah.
Yes, but now we're going to sit here and eat pomegranates. Pomegranate seeds. And you know, historically, in Spanish culture, historically, pomegranates are a sign of fertility.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, they're the sign of
Because they're
fertility.
this cluster of so many little.
Yes, and Queen Catherine, when we did the character Queen Catherine of Aragon for our festival, we had to paint, and this is when we learned about it. We had to paint her banner, and
Yeah,
yeah,
crest,
it was
yeah.
it's a pomegranate with a section of it cut out, so you can see the seeds inside, the juicy seeds. So hello, not sure who's here yet. I'm actually kind of overheating from
We
running
have
in.
views. We have viewers.
Oh, I think some of those are from before. That's what I love about being able to say upcoming.
Hello, Phoenix. Hello,
Katrina.
Katrina.
Hi,
How are
Katrina.
you? Yeah, I'm gonna get this window open again for a
My
bit.
voice is getting a little better. It's not so. Yeah, don't open it all the way though, because it's really chilly outside.
It is.
It's
It's
freaking hot.
luckily it's only about -2 now. It's not the -10, -15 that we were getting last week. So
Celsius forks.
in Celsius, yeah.
Oh, Fahrenheit. So how are you tonight, Katrina? You know, I love the name of cities like Phoenix, because it's just it's that whole rising from the ashes thing.
I think that was kind of their idea.
Well, what was it before it was Phoenix?
I don't know.
I mean, what did it rise
It
from?
was another Phoenix.
It was another Phoenix, and that became a what? It was Maleficent.
Hmm. Was there a town there in Arizona that burned down or something, and then they rebuilt or something?
I don't know. Do you know, Katrina? I mean, that'd be cool to find out. So all of you who are not on HAPS yet, come on over to haps.tv. If you would be kind enough to type in haps.tv/invite/@car, C-A-R-R.
Hunger, Hunger.
That will count towards people that we invite, and that will help our numbers as well. Well, tomorrow's the day.
Mm.
And yes, it does look like a view. Using my old ears and blending, you know, probably sticking some hair down over top of it. Sometimes a little liquid latex solves a lot.
It's amazing what you can do with liquid latex.
It is, but you know, we're
We're
not the
that
kind of broadcast.
broadcast.
Oh my God, I gotta be careful. I'm not gonna have a voice.
We're not that kind of broadcast.
I'm gonna be
Would
like
you
a-
like fries with that, Mr. Simpson?
Like the quietest elf ever tomorrow. Can't do that. And we still have to make the book for it and print out the pages and all that kind of stuff. So, I think when we get to the locker, we should look and see if we still have.
That other wooden book?
Even the one we used for coins, because we can always re-etch.
Oh, that's true,
Just
yeah.
turn the cover around.
Flip it.
It doesn't matter. It's the same on both sides, right?
It's true, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And we can repurpose it because the Renaissance Festival is down now. So she said hello from Phoenix twice.
Twice.
That's how important it is. The Hadro one's, oh, please don't tell me one's a fake profile. Nope, looking at it, it's exactly the same profile. Good. We've had so many fake profiles. People have done that with us too. Like, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's happened all across the board. Yeah, practically everyone gets some fake profiles. We shouldn't be gobbling these down like no tomorrow, you know?
No. Well, this is why when you said, "Oh, maybe we should get a spoon," I'm thinking, "No, fingers are probably good because spoon we're just gonna sit there and go."
It's not very ranger-like.
You know, no.
So,
No, no.
during this
No, have me,
broadcast is your
should have
last
me sitting
chance.
there in a corner with my pipe and my hood, and just watching the room.
We got that photo of you that we took at that one bar.
That's right. Yeah.
Of you sitting there with
Yeah,
the pipe
at that pub.
and just in the corner and beer in one hand and pipe in the other and just
Mhm.
kind of in the. That was the Halloween in BC. That was cold rain, almost snow,
Mm-hmm.
and there was no one else around that year. It was just you and
So
I
dead
because it was
downtown, yeah.
shortly after we had moved to BC. And
That's right. Yeah, that was
yeah.
only a couple of years after we moved. When
So
we actually
we,
put those costumes together.
So we hit downtown, and that's when my vest was brown instead of the green it is now. Although
I
I'm
prefer the
thinking,
green.
I do too, but it's two different shades of green because we use in order to save money, we use the sections of suede,
Mm-hmm.
right? The smaller sections that you can buy on discount. So they're two different greens,
That's
and
true,
I don't like
yeah.
that. I don't like the contrast,
The
and
two-tone.
so we'll have to either figure out a way. We can probably dye suede. I hope.
Yeah, get just a natural.
Yeah.
Natural
I don't know if we
suede
can
and then-
dye them to match because the original suede color isn't matching.
Mm-hmm.
But we just may have to remake it.
And of course, my Ranger duster, is still made of vinyl. You know, we distressed it to make
It looks good.
look as close to the worn leather as we could, but it's still got that fabric backing material on the inside.
Wow, 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 wow,
Wah,
wow,
wah,
wow,
wah,
wow.
wah. So
But yeah, that was that
I guess we make
Halloween.
that out of leather.
So we put the black hooded cloak that I used to use for my Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
I think I still do.
You still do.
You know, we put the black hooded cloak over top of your duster and everything,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then we had the gray wool cloak, and we did the seam so that it's an archer's seam. It's like it's still. And
That's
I
the one
remember.
she uses. Yeah.
I remember my hood. Like I had to choose between keeping myself warm, or having it back over top of the quiver because
Mhm.
the quiver kept filling with moisture.
Yeah, with
And
rain,
it just
yeah.
yeah. So that was an interesting Halloween, and we were in that pub for some time.
Mhm.
We really we got that one corner booth, and we just
We just
milked
hunkered
it.
down
You know,
and
we
stayed there, you know.
we took out the camera and just had a great time. That was a good Halloween. That was a good Halloween.
Mhm.
It shows you too that Middle Earthers can survive almost anything.
That's true. Yeah.
So I have an idea to those of you who are there here.
Here and there.
I have an idea. Since this is Haps, and I know any of you who are going to join us and haven't been at it yet, in order to write you in as a character in the Lord of the Rings story we're doing tomorrow, it's a $5 donation for awards, or it's a $5 sponsorship. Either way, it writes you into the story. But I'm thinking, I'd especially like to hear from those who are already in the story. I may have to repeat this a few times, but
Hopefully not too bad.
I'm.
Richard from Los Angeles.
Hey,
Hello.
Richard. I'm thinking of, shh, although they might find out.
Hey,
Hi,
Jesse.
Desi. I'm thinking of writing Pablo and Peter in as Ents.
Oh, that's intense. Hmm.
How is it, Martin, you manage to take so many at once?
I don't know.
Your
It's
damn
power
fingers.
hunger eating hour. Hey, Shane.
Well, pause for a moment.
Pomegranates.
I'm getting caught up. Oh. It's the car hunger crazy hour.
Her voice is a
Kind
little
of.
strained right now, so
Martin should be doing all this talking, but he never does.
I just never know what you're going to say. Here, let's go. No, gonna.
What? 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 Either you're really sucking on reading me,
As we were
or
saying,
there's nothing. Come on.
I'm sucking.
Yeah,
already. I'm
okay, thank
sucking
you.
already.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, as Christina was just saying, we're going to throw Pablo and Peter into the story as well.
Well,
because
I'm
we're-
thinking of doing so.
Okay.
Those of you
Thinking
who
of
are
doing so.
already in the story, what do you say? What do you think? Pablo and Peter as Ents, the wise pomegranates.
Pomegranates. We cut up a pomegranate and pulled all the little seeds apart. Yeah. Let's telepathically speak.
Pomegranate seeds. They always make a mess. Trying to get vitamin C up.
Mm-hmm.
And they were on sale. Usually pomegranates are really expensive. But they were actually on for a really good price. So we're like, oh my god, we haven't had a pomegranate in ages.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a couple pomegranates. So, so what do you think, guys? Because Pablo and Peter are the first Hapster, team we met, and
Mm-hmm.
like the targets, I mean, central source of everything that goes on at
They,
Haps. It
they
seems.
are the go-to
Oh,
guys for
Jazzy
any
likes
technical
it.
problems. Yeah.
Jazzy likes it.
Mm-hmm.
Katrina, what do you think? And does anyone mind if I put Shane and her cats in the story? Because she just lost her kitties. I want to put Shane and the kitty cats in the story. But I'm not going to tell her ahead of time what she's going to be.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna tell her ahead of time. She's right here. But yeah, what
Oh,
she's
yeah.
gonna be? Yeah.
I want to surprise her. I want to surprise her. I don't want to give her the heads up. So what do you guys think? Katrina, what do you think? See, Shane's starting to discover that she also has a dawn attitude. It's the car hunger eating hour.
Is it?
That's a
is this
dawn thing.
car hunger eating disorders clinic? Yeah.
But yeah, I want, because I can see it. Pablo and Peter is these
Mhm.
wise, old, slow-moving
Wise
ants.
old- Anything worth saying is worth saying slowly.
I would have like no patience
Oh, I
being an
know.
ant.
Get to the point. Get to the point.
I would have absolutely no patience being an ant. But Pablo and Peter have got like the greatest amount of patience of anyone I've ever seen on here.
Yep.
But yeah, we think it's dehydration,
Mhm.
and the rads keep going on high, and of course, seeing all these places and everything. I'm spending a lot of time in a mask, so
Mhm.
this is what happens apparently. So hopefully by tomorrow I will sound better if I keep drinking things and eating things like this, and because seeing
Oh,
a
I
lot
should
of
make some
places
tea.
is such a COVID risk.
I should make us some tea.
Oh, do you want to make us some tea?
I'll make us some tea.
We'll go make us some tea.
I'll go make us some tea.
Okay.
I know, throw the kettle on. What I throw it on, I don't know.
Careful, Martin. Careful. Careful, careful. Not that kind of broadcast. Mm-mm. So yeah, it feels kind of clogged up. I'm breathing just fine. I'm not actually clogged up, but breathing with my nose a lot with whatever's happening down here. It's definitely interesting. I don't think it's COVID, although this morning I woke up even worse. Like, I mean, it's just worse and worse and worse. So this morning when I woke up, I was like, no, not COVID. So this is the last chance for anyone to contribute their $5 as an award or a sponsorship and become part of our Lord of the Rings story tomorrow. Now, Jazzy seems to be the only one that's giving me a thumbs up. Everyone, is everything working for you guys? Are we having any problems? So yeah, I don't know how long we can be on tonight because we still got to run to the locker and it closes at 10.
What do you think?
Mm.
We know they're
Katrina did the hello from Phoenix thing again, so
we know they're running out of them, but would that be good for your throat?
will one be okay for the whole pot?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Make it super, super hot.
Super
Super,
hot.
super hot. Super, super hot. I know I lectured him about, hear you loud and clear. Okay. Because you've hit the hello from Phoenix 3 times or didn't or whatever. Well, Katrina, what do you think about Pablo and Peter as Ents in the story? And do you mind if I add Shane and her 2 cats? Because I think it has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to happen.
Can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, we still have to hook up with Jeff. Yeah, Charles got into another lockdown again, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what we call a lockdown. God, I hope we never get curfews.
There were still hundreds of people on the hill at Riverdale Parks tobogganing.
Yeah, well, Riverdale Park.
Mm-hmm.
tobogganing is kind of social distancing. If you're not social distancing
Whoa.
while tobogganing,
Hello from Oshawa. Hey, Jedi Century. Hey, Katie. How are you?
again,
Again.
again,
Again what? Oh,
again,
lockdown.
what?
Lockdown
Oh,
again.
again, yeah. So Jazzy's got his button.
Hmm.
So what do you guys think about us making Pablo and Peter into Ents for our story? We've got one thumbs up from Jazzy. And remember, if you're not already on Haps, get your butt over here.
Hmm. Cats are
Cats are
necessary to
necessary.
have them.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. So I believe we got everyone last night who has done the $5 and contributed.
Hmm.
So tonight's your last chance, guys. Either as a $5 reward
That's
or a
okay
$5
with me.
sponsor.
Awesome. So we have an okay from Katrina.
An active sponsor is okay. We're not going to tell them, although they might stumble on this broadcast.
Hey, Mark.
I'll tell them tomorrow.
Either way, yeah. Well, we'll tag them in the broadcast title. Can
You
we
know,
do that for the
it's
broadcast
not,
title? Yeah.
it's not
Oh.
that long.
Well, yeah, we only have 50 characters, right? So.
But we'll just. I'm going to do a comment on top of it,
Mm-hmm.
in the comment thing with at and all the tags, everyone who's in it.
Yes.
And I gotta make the credits and tomorrow. I got one night to write this thing.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a late night rating session, brainstorming, spitballing.
With a map, we gotta get a map of Middle Earth and put it up on the screen, so we can see a map of Middle Earth and so we can apply. Because I think we should start in Mirkwood.
Start in Mirkwood.
I think we should start in Mirkwood. I have to decide what the credits are gonna look like. I've been trying to figure out how to get music into the background.
Yeah.
Because we need music. I don't know what though.
I don't know.
Even if it's some nice classical, we could do the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, but if we go too long, we might get muted
they'll
on
do this,
Facebook.
yeah. Oh boy, do I have some questions for you.
Oh boy, Mark.
Hey,
Oh
111
boy.
viewers so far. Yeah, that's
Nice.
actually not bad for 17 minutes.
Oh wow, I haven't been paying attention. Thank you. Well, either tonight's going to be a short broadcast, or I don't know. I'm not going to go in the morning because of costumes. If anything needs repair,
To the locker, yeah. No,
Wanna
we
do
have
it
to do it tonight. Yeah.
so we got to watch the time.
Mm-hmm. Do we know what Nutriloaf is? Is that anything like Soylent Green?
I wouldn't call that very nutra. Consider what kind of food we eat nowadays.
Mhm.
Although, says the woman who's putting more pomegranate seeds in her mouth.
Hey, why not? Yeah.
Pomegranate seeds are so messy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that
But
part
it's
of
a
the.
good messy.
It's like the part of the video where I'm trying to eat an apple, while dressed in my full purple
Oh,
gown,
That's right.
and it was like the juiciest apple ever.
Dribbling
And of
everywhere,
course,
yeah.
yeah, you don't get dry apples when you're in an outfit that you can't make a mess of. No.
No, that never happens.
So you get the seriously juicy ones that just get everywhere.
Yeah. I gotta say, the horse loved hers.
Yes, all over the place.
Drink the juice. There's actually not a lot of juice on this one. Or
Well, the juice is around the seeds.
yeah, it's actually inside. Yeah, in the.
Oh, you mean instead of eating it's more direct this way. It's less processed.
Mm-hmm. It's a sort of mystery substance that's fed to inmates who have misbehaved.
It's like spam gone right or spam gone wrong. Spam, 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 spam.
spam.
Spam. Wonderful spam. Substance posing as meat. Pomegranate! Yeah. All right. So, now we're going to write Shane and her kitty cats into the story because we have to. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to make her, but I'll figure something out. And,
If there's any way I could use basic household products to turn this thing into an explosive.
what thing?
Okay.
Haps? Well, there are 1,001 ways to turn a digital device into an explosive. And
New York
Pablo
State probate
and
court is
Peter.
terrible, by the way.
Pablo and Peter are going to become Ents for us because we need some Ents. Got to give them like Ent type names that sound like their real names. I think that'll be fun.
Tofu, yeah.
Tofu.
Tofu. Yeah, like Soylent Green. It's made from people.
Not by people?
Nope, from
Damn.
people.
I got the wrong way then. I wasn't listening. What's the point of going to the seminar
Kettle's
if you're not going to
going.
So Martin's making us some tea. Tea. So, yes, tonight's your last chance. And yeah, it looks like the ears didn't turn out for those of you who were with us yesterday. The ears didn't turn out. It looked like we put way too much water in the plaster. It disintegrated, and this particular product from Smooth On stays together a lot longer than the alginate we used to use, which was dental alginate. So the time and the money to go get more alginate is too much. So we may make the positive of the year out of a different material and then plaster on top in order to keep our costs down. Why? Why what?
Why they didn't work out? Yeah, definitely the plaster wasn't set right.
It was too
way
wet.
too liquidy or
Too
way
much water.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted
Crumbled,
to
yeah.
put a lot of water in there because we wanted to make sure it conformed to the shape.
Mhm.
Because alginate usually crumbles away. It just deteriorates so fast. But this new alginate combination stuff from Smooth On is so different. It stays
Yeah.
years, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, if this was a number of years ago,
Number of years ago.
that alginate would not still be that solid.
Mhm.
It's just,
I think that's 3 days later, and the alginate's just
normally
holding
it
shape.
crumbles within an hour. So we figured, and we always use plaster. So if we use dental alginate, this would have worked. As you see, that the ear did take shape. But yeah, trying to get this off without destroying it failed. So a little less water in the plaster. This is the cheaper way to do it too. And the dental alginate, and it would have worked beautifully. But unfortunately, this combination of products did not work.
Mhm.
So I will wear my old ears tomorrow, and I will just make up over the edge a little bit. I know, so frustrating. And
It'll be just fine.
we'll find a different way to, like, we'll use like a two-part plastic because the cost and the time it'll take to order in dental alginate is too much.
Mhm.
We can't justify that. But we can justify, like, we can do the positive over top out of plaster. That'll dry a lot easier.
Mhm.
So we're going to do like a two-part something. We're going to find out what's in the locker and see what we have left of some of the stuff that we were using before.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
can I have a
did you find?
Kleenex?
Did you find? Oh, you touched the alginate
And the plaster.
and the plaster.
Not the alginate.
Mm.
That was now like plaster pomegranate
Mm.
snack.
Mm.
Yeah,
Trial and error.
that was like pomegranate with a light dusting
Yeah,
of
and
plaster.
with a new product too, with this new alginate, it's different from what we've used before.
Yeah, we thought this would be easy. We can just crumble it away. Oh, why is it not crumbling
Perry.
away? Hi, Perry. So this is your last chance, folks, to do the $5 to get included in the story tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. We'll be doing some late night writing tonight. We'll throw some ideas back and forth and do the characterizations. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And when we do the
Where are
quotes,
we?
Martin will do them now.
We are at our studio.
We're at home. Wishing we were living in a different place, but we're still here.
Mhm.
Did you pour the tea?
I did, yep.
Okay. And we're kind of panicking because we got to get over to that storage locker.
Hmm. No. Yeah, it's almost 8:30, so
Oh, jeez.
we are
I
home.
want
Yeah.
to, but I want to be home with them for like hours.
Hmm.
What? What? Don't give me that look.
Do we take this show on the road?
Different
Looks different. Does it?
angle.
Different angle. Well,
Same
we've
place.
sat at the computer before. A few things have moved around a little, the work table and stuff like that, but yeah.
That's okay. It's just a hallucination, Perry. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that has to be picked up because of a
Where's-
cat. I don't know.
Oh, cats and
I'm
pomegranates.
I'm scared of rolling the chair in case I roll it over top of it.
Squishing it. Found it.
Yeah, that is not a cat toy. A cat would bite into it.
No, no. They
Take the
might
show on the road.
take the show on the road.
What about the tea?
Oh, travel mugs.
Do we still have travel
We got
mugs?
2 travel mugs. We got those awesome ones we got in BC that keep tea hot for like 8 or 10
Oh, what
hours.
was that from
From David C.
David
right?
C. Yeah, sure. I need to hallucinate. So, why don't when we finish eating this?
Sorry?
Why don't when we finish eating these,
We put ourselves through.
we pour the tea in a travel mug. We'll have to go without this though, because we'll probably be using my phone.
Right.
So I guess we connect the phone to this and leave the computer going while we're gone, and hope
Yeah.
to God the cats. If we start seeing weird comments, it means the cats jumped up on the
Gone
keyboard.
on the keyboard, yeah. Maybe
While we were
maybe
gone.
we can put the keyboard somewhere. The cats won't get at it. And then,
Maybe you moved a table. Yeah, Perry, we did move some of the folding table and the working spaces and stuff around. So, eat water. Yeah, I've been drinking so much water. I'm not 100% sure what happened to my throat. Because I'm not feeling any pain whatsoever. I'm not stuffed up. Right? So, I don't know.
oh, breathing clearly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all, I don't know, dehydration, I think. Or something with the vocal cords. But there's absolutely no pain. The hormones are still doing, a horrible job on me.
You're doing the Watusi in your brain.
I'm just burning up. I'm just burning up.
Cryptic messages.
So hopefully no one calls in
Oh, wow, we're
and calls the
out
phone.
and bumps the phone.
Actually, you know what?
You're yelling at Martin too much.
It'll be, it'll be connected to this.
Oh.
Did you drop one too?
Oh, I did.
No, I doubt it's called Vid Holly. I'm not,
Where is
there's no aches, there's no pains, I'm not sneezing or coughing.
Trying to find it.
I'm not moving because I don't want to roll in it.
Lift your foot at least. This one.
Lift my foot, he says.
I don't see it.
Flashlight.
Yep.
Flashlight. Hot tea with lemon might help. Well, the tea he's making is one of the Starbucks one that we've heard is being discontinued, which is a shame. It's called Comfort Tea, and the stuff is awesome. I'm hoping that it's not being discontinued. And that's just a
That
rumor.
would be a shame if it was, because it's a really tasty tea.
Are you sure you dropped one?
I'm not 100% sure I did. I thought I did, but maybe it was the one that landed in my hand.
Well, if one landed in your hand, then there's a good chance that yes, that's what it is. I'm just gonna keep eating.
I thought that, yeah, well, this is it, yeah. You made me think I dropped one, and now I'm, Oh, it rolled way back here.
Oh, now he finds
I
it.
found it. In the middle of the room.
Can't you put your phone on Do Not Disturb? Honey, we're trying to find a place to live.
Yeah, really.
We've seen so many
Well,
places.
What if we use the iPad on hotspot with the phone?
Is there enough power?
There should be enough power, yeah.
Because I
And,
shouldn't be driving with a headset on or anything.
yeah.
So we'll have to unplug these and leave them behind.
Yep. And then,
I suppose so.
Did it drop down in your shirt? No, it actually rolled behind. I thought it went forward, but it rolled back.
And what'd you do? Roll the chair back.
Roll the chair. Wow.
Risky
But
business there,
risky
mister.
business, yeah, don't move anything.
Remember, it might spill through the floor.
Oh my god.
I am so evil. So yeah, that would solve it because then we can keep going as long as the iPad will go.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that works. You're right. We can take the iPad.
That's right, I forgot. Yeah, really. Yeah, eventually. Get it before it
Get
becomes a
that
cat
done.
toy. Exactly.
Facebook user,
Hello,
which one
Facebook
is you?
user.
Remember, tonight's your last chance to join us. Tomorrow. Well, in the
To
capacity of a
submit in
character.
order to be a character.
Martin and I are probably going to be up all night writing. We've spent most of today with my mother helping with some cleaning. But just getting things done and putting together little packages to try to appeal to landlords who don't want to rent to business owners.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But we think we found the place we want. And it's a standalone building.
Yep.
But yeah, they rented the place downtown to someone else.
Mm-hmm. We just couldn't meet their criteria.
No, we
We
wouldn't.
wouldn't. Yeah, well, this is true.
We wouldn't do everything they were asking us
Yeah,
to
we can
do.
afford to pay the rent. We're quite good about that.
It's kind of the
Doesn't say
important part.
Periscope user. Because on Periscope, it comes through as the actual user from Periscope. On Facebook, what happens is if the Facebook user um, clicks on the broadcast from one
My
of our personal
personal. Yep.
profiles, it just shows up as Facebook user because it doesn't make the connection across the stream somehow. Don't cross the streams. But if they click on the link in Facebook from the Car Hunger Facebook page, then it comes through with their ID on Facebook.
Because the fan page is automatically public. You're not really allowed to hide anything on a fan page. Whereas on a personal profile, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that. We didn't get the place. So all the cool wood paneling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The superintendent really wanted us to get it.
Yeah, he was so apologetic. So, but and we got our deposit money order back, so we can get that back into the bank. And it's probably going to cost us a little bit of money on reprocessing that and whatever. But
But now this
we
next
won't know for
place
sure.
wants a full credit score, and it's more money. It's $250 more. But talking to my mother, she's willing to let us store some things in her basement, and a lot of stuff that's in the storage locker. It's kitchen stuff. So with the larger kitchen, we can actually get usable cupboards and everything.
Better get some now, Martin. She's scarfing it like crazy. That must be red eye then. It doesn't sound like something
Hey.
Jen would say.
My little short
Hey,
fingers,
Colin,
it's like
how are ya?
one at a time.
Yeah, I've been grabbing a few at a time for the past little bit, so she's entitled to have the rest.
Oh, okay. What? There's still enough
Is
to
it?
share.
Oh, there's still quite a few. Okay, I'll
Dude.
take one more little handful from over here. And how are you?
I don't know
Colin?
how he does
Thanks
it.
for joining us.
I don't know how he does it without smushing it all. So those of you who just joined, we
I have
were
delicate
discussing.
fingers.
We're going to add Shane and her kitty cat somehow to the story tomorrow. Because, she just lost them and they were very precious to her.
Mm-hmm.
And they were her first kitty cat. She had dogs before that. So, Yeah.
Moi?
it's a what?
Oui, toi.
And I'm going to write Peter and Pablo in his ends. Because I think that would be awesome. So, if anyone else wants to be added to the story tomorrow, tonight, during this broadcast, is your last chance. Oh, that didn't work.
That didn't
Okay,
work.
I think this is all just like pieces now.
Little
oh, no.
chunks. Okay. Did you just? No.
No. It was just a bit of skin.
Little bit of skin from
A bit of
between
skin.
the little pods.
A bit of skin.
Frown.
What? Turn that frown upside down. And everyone will stay around.
It's true.
It is true.
That's like the.
I think I just turned into a 5-year-old. Oh, my fingers are partially stained.
We have kind of purpley pink fingers now from the pomegranate.
Oh, you know what we
Oh yeah,
don't
mine
have?
are really noticeable.
You know what we don't have for tomorrow?
What don't we have for tomorrow?
Lambus bread.
Oh, which?
Lambus bread.
Oh, lemon spread, yeah. All right, no more incognito. There he is. Switch over to the fan page now. Getting us those extra views, we appreciate it.
Woo!
Oh, I was actually quite amazed. By 17 minutes into the broadcast, we were already up at 111 views, so we're doing good so far.
Well, I'm discovering that if you pre-post like that coming up, it counts the people who look at the post,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice too.
Where cars to go with werewolf?
What? Where cars to go with werewolf? Cars in Middle Earth? Automobiles? Come now.
Off to the HAP site. There we go.
There you go.
John's just making rounds for us.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, red eye. Okay,
Let's
so
go to 250. So it has been decided because the locker closes at 10 and we didn't get to it because today wound up being kind of crazy that we're going to take this on the road somehow.
well, we know our iPad can be connected to the broadcast through the computer. So if the computer
Right.
stays running,
This on the road, I don't think it's legal to drive.
it's not covering our ears. It's a hands-free. But is it worth actually
Well, will it
bringing
take?
it with us?
How much battery will it take?
We're at 88% now. It's not drawing any power, but it means we can't plug the iPad in. So maybe we can leave them behind.
Well, we can always change our mind later
Yeah.
because this definitely will make it clearer to them.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, let's do it.
What do you guys say to some experimenting? We're cats.
We're cats.
We're cats. Oh, not we're cars,
Shane.
we're
Oh,
cats.
Shane's we're cats.
We're cats.
All right. So I'm gonna put tea in a couple of travel mugs,
We're cats. Oh
and
my god, I'm trying to hear what are there like Lord of the Rings? All right. LOTR cats. Let's see what it says. Cats.
I'm actually trying to think. I can't think of any cats in the Lord of the Rings
The
universe.
cats of Baruthiel.
Oh, okay.
Other cats, other versions of the legendarium, other fiction inspiration. The cats of Baruthiel. Cats of Queen Baruthiel. Shane, I think you're going to wind up being a queen. Let's experiment. Okay. You ate autocorrect. Sometimes it spits out some pretty cool stuff. In the late 9th and possibly early 10th century, you realized in order to accomplish this tomorrow, we are going to have to get rid of all the timelines.
Oh,
Every timeline for Lord of the Rings is going to merge
This'll-
into one.
it'll still have to be so non-canon it's not funny, right? Yeah.
Yes, but it'll be fun. I know it won't be canon, but it'll be fun. Cats. The musical. Possibly early 10th century of the Third Age, Baruthiel, wife of Taranon, king of Gondor, kept cats, 9 black and 1 white. The marriage of Taranon and Baruthiel was not a pleasant one. His love for the sea drove her mad. She hated all making, all colors, and elaborate adornment, and set her cats to spy on everyone, learning their secrets. Baruthiel conversed with the cats and read their mind and memory. She even set the white cat to spy on the others to torment them. Baruthiel's reign of terror came to an end when Taranon put her and her cats on a ship and set it adrift. It was the last seen passing Umbar. It was the last seen passing Umbar. All memory to them was erased, and the Book of the Kings, though legends of the cats and their ability to spy remain.
Wow.
Although there are no other cats that play a large role in history, some are mentioned in Hobbit folklore. For example, the Hobbit poem, Cat. Bob the ostler of the prancing pony had a cat. After Frodo Baggins sang The Man of the Moon Stayed Up Too Late, in which the ostler of an unnamed inn had a tipsy cat that played a 5-stringed fiddle. Several patrons suggested that he had to do the same. Similarity, a cat or 4 legs was part of the old riddle Bilbo asked Gollum.
Ah.
Shane, I'm going to have some fun. You're either a hobbit or a queen. I haven't decided.
Sneaky little feline spies. Yeah, really. Cats the musical. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, I can always rename 2 of the black cats. Oh, this is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I just need an origin for her. Ooh. It won't sound too pretty to say you've caught the kitten and let the cat escape. Go rag in the 2 towers in Shelob's lair. Cats were
Gorbag,
animals
one
that
of
lived
the
in Arda.
one of the orcs.
And let's see, where is she
When
from?
my cats get tipsy, they just hack up hairballs. Yeah, well, that's what cats do, right?
Queen of Gondor in the early part of the Third Age. She was the wife of King Taranon Falister and was noted to be nefarious, solitary, and loveless. It is therefore of no surprise that she and Taranon produced no heirs.
Hmm.
Ooh. Ooh, I can have so much fun with this. I can have so much fun with this. Oh, Shane, I'm going to have so much fun. We're going to have to meet you on the way. I think what we should do is we should meet the cats.
Mm-hmm.
And they should follow us for a little bit.
Before we meet her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
You guys better be prepared for a full 2 to 4 hours tomorrow, man. We better have everything like charged up tonight.
Yep.
So what do you say we attempt to bring this on the road?
Let's attempt to bring
Because
this
we're
on
going to
the
be
road.
leaving this going on its own.
Yep. So we should get a better fan, I think, going. Because that computer has been getting kind of warm.
Yeah, the computer has been. Well, this fan is fine.
Yeah.
As long as the cats don't get up here and knock it over.
As if on cue, both cats lifted their heads. It's like, sorry, what are we supposed to do or not do or get ourselves into?
All right.
Walk
dog, lots of work again tomorrow. Good night. Night, Harold.
Okay.
Give you
So
soon.
10 p.m.
Okay.
our time tomorrow night. Okay. I think when are we set to go on with the story?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Tonight.
Well, I don't remember. I suddenly don't remember. 8?
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Someone can look at our profile. Actually,
Mhm.
I'm just going to open all and stay here. Why don't you
Cats
go
come
grab...
to spy on us. Yeah, Katrina, exactly.
Why don't you go in and grab boots and stuff like
Yeah,
that so
grab
I
a
can
boots.
stay in front of this while I
Bootsley.
sort this. And hang on, guys. When did I put it on? I don't remember at the moment. What a crazy day. Don't worry, they'll wait until you leave when they not get anything over you. Exactly. So I put it on. I'm going to scroll. I'm scrolling.
Scrolling more.
I'm scrolling.
There it is. 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Tomorrow
our
night.
time tomorrow.
Okay.
So do I need a second layer of socks? Or
You might.
why don't you just throw a second layer in a bag and
Okay.
if
yeah,
we need
can
to
do
go
that.
walk, I can
Bring that
change.
along.
Yeah. So 8 p.m. tomorrow. 8 p.m. tomorrow.
They'll wait before we leave. Yeah, they'll wait until we
Your
leave before they
time,
knock
yeah.
everything over. Yeah.
8 p.m. Thank you. So we're going to try to do this because we started on the computer. And we're going to try to see if we can bring the broadcast with us and leave the computer here too.
To actually keep the broadcast open, since we started the broadcast on the
I mean, if
computer.
everything goes wrong, we can always restart on my phone or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess I'm driving, right?
Sure.
Because I haven't had much driving.
Not in the past few days, yeah.
No,
And
you've been running all the errands.
I'll keep the broadcast going.
Okie dokie.
And that'll also mean that hopefully I get a chance to do more talking than you, so you can save your voice.
Yeah, shutting me up is like impossible.
Everyone, help me shut her up.
Ha! They're not
Oh my
here.
God.
Ha ha!
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thumbs up a word. Whee! Thank you, Katrina.
Yay. Yeah, it's weird trying to get used to people who used to be on the same time zone as us, and now they're not.
Now we're 3 hours off, yeah.
Da da da, yada dee dee, yada dee 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 da, yada da, yada dee 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 da. Right, I'm supposed to be shutting up.
I know, yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
It is not in her nature.
I was so quiet as a kid. I was like that little Lisa Simpson quiet. And then something happened.
I really find that hard to believe, but I'll take your word for it, yeah.
It's true.
Shane's back. Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
She missed
Oh,
all the...
You missed oh! Oh!
Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. You're going to love it.
Shane, you're going to love it. You are going to love it. We just discussed what we're going to do with you and your kitties. I know this sounds ominous, but it is. So now I gotta force the iPad to get off the Wi-Fi and get on. used to be a quiet kid, but I talk a lot too. People used to wonder what was wrong with me when I was too quiet. That just makes, that just makes it creepy, right? It makes it. Oh, that's because I put the iPad, so I went off the HAPS app for a little bit and put the iPad on my phone.
Hotspot to the phone.
So it will let hopefully, if this works right, we won't lose it as we walk out the door. And I don't mean mentally lose it, I mean like lose the signal. Yes. Yes. So yeah, it's because these hand-frees, these mics are plugged into the iPad. They're not plugged into the computer because for some reason they're supposed to be able to talk to the computer, but they're not.
It's Leo's nature to never shut up.
Hey, I used to be quiet. I guess we can grab the wrap.
Yeah. Bring the
Did
wrap
you already
with
put
us.
the tea away in the travel mugs?
Tea's in the travel mugs. It's ready to go.
And I will need my pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Martin's going to be a gentleman. You're not going to get the best shot at the moment.
This is an experiment time.
This is the experiment.
Yeah. Get your belt.
My ears are burning while I was away. Wah-ha-ha. You've made up for it. Thank you. So I'm going to take the glasses off and leave them behind. Because I don't need them to drive.
Your belt.
And I'm going to get you to hold my microphone.
Hold the cable up out of the way.
So I know this is not the best shot at the moment. But
I guess we got to remember to switch over to the iPad before we walk out the door. Otherwise, they're going to have a video of an empty room and us talking.
That's true. Okay, so I'm going to clip this.
On the belt. Here's your key.
It'd be interesting putting a mask on over this mic. What we do for you people!
Don't make a spectacle about yourself.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, those are kind of necessary. Grab wrap, grab travel mugs, grab masks. Talk about experimenting. Okay. So, I'm going to run this video one time because this will give us another minute to just pull ourselves together. But our mics are still on, Martin, so we're going to run this video because once I leave here, I won't be able to run this video. So for those of you who don't know what we are doing tomorrow, here's the lowdown.
Micah Vannen, I hear that you wish to speak to me.
Yes.
What would you suggest?
I suggest we light the beacons.
The greatest adventure is what lies ahead. Today and tomorrow are yet to be said. The chances, the changes are all yours to make. The mold of your life is in your hands to break. The greatest adventure is there if you're bold. Let go of the mold that life makes you hold. To measure the meaning can make you delay. It's time you stop thinking and wasting the day.
All right, now that we got that out of the way, check it out.
There you go. Ooh, echo.
I know. I'm turning it down.
We're going to be a little muffled for the first little bit.
Yeah, that's wrong, Shane. That's so wrong. Okay.
There we go. We should be live and in control of the broadcast now. Hey,
Yeah,
Newfoundlander.
it's nice. So, we are now broadcasting with the iPad. Hopefully, it still touched my phone. Actually, I need my phone.
Yeah, let's not walk out without
And,
your phone.
I might as well grab my other hands-free as well. Okay, so putting this away. And Martin's going to grab the iPad, and we're going to cross our fingers that this stays okay, because I can't put the screensaver on or it will affect it. I'm going to put the keyboard somewhere in order for the cats to, there's my little hands-free, there we go, in order for the cats not to accidentally step on it if they decide to hand it up to Martin. And I guess the same should go with the mouse. And folks, it's gonna wind up looking and sounding like we're still here. Our neighbors may never know we're gone. Can you hear through the speaker, or is it okay, do you think?
Can everyone hear us okay? Cheers award. Thank you, Newfoundlander. Woohoo! Field trip.
So we'll talk
Newfoundlander.
about
Sewn
when we
buttons onto the sides of my hat to put my mask on. To put my mask elastics.
We've never done this. This
That's
is
awesome.
cool.
So this is new territory for us here.
Yes.
We're going to be taking this on the road.
Oh! Okay.
We got everything?
I'm tripping on things.
Okay, so Shane says she can hear us. Katrina's giving us a good. Red Eye says hear you fine. Ready to rock and roll? Like the roof, yeah. Oh, the open beam, yeah. You got your keys. Here we are in the hallway. Road trip. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay.
You can turn the camera around or get the
There we go. Oh, let it focus a little. Alright. There we go. Now it's focused. Down the stairs. Okay, I'm gonna try not to go down the stairs while watching the screen.
No. They just recently painted the stairs gray, and it's kind of depressing.
Yeah, they basically sprayed down the entire stairway. The indoor apartment hallway. Yep. Okay, folks.
Okay.
Last visual. Okay, we should be back. For some reason, the iPad tried to reconnect to our Wi-Fi and not her phone as we were leaving the apartment. So suddenly it had no internet signal. So we are now connected to my phone, broadcasting still from their computer. Now, we should be good now. Can you guys hear us? Can you hear us?
Tell me, can you hear me?
Can you hear us? There we are. Yep. So the iPad, as we were heading down the stairway, suddenly grabbed back onto our Wi-Fi network and not Christina's phone. We're back. So took us a moment to get the hotspot reconnected. We ended up having to connect it to my phone because it wouldn't talk to hers for some reason. Audio and video are fine. Cool. Okay. So we are out on the street. That's Underpass Park that we've shown you guys quite a number of times. And then we go into the deep, dark recesses of the parking.
Where are we parked?
Oh, you know what?
What?
In all that struggle, we're parked by the building. So here
Okay,
we were.
you know what?
What? Hang on.
I don't want it to try to find our Wi-Fi again.
Okay.
So,
You're gonna go and
why
grab
don't you
it?
hang tight, Martin?
Okay. Shane, you have PTSD from the snow? Oh no, yeah. I'm not surprised.
You may want to point to
there we-
you for a bit.
So I'm gonna wait here so that when we go, so I don't go back to the building and end up with our phone or the iPad trying to reconnect. Christina's gonna go back to the
Now
building
here's a
and grab the
question.
car.
I don't know if he's
when I was
still
out
pointing
earlier
at me
when
or
I
at himself by now, but
ran some errands, I
wonder
I
how
parked
long it'll take
the
for
car
my
by the
mic
building, and when
cut
this
out.
little struggle we just had with the
I'm walking,
getting a
I'm
hotspot
walking,
connected,
walking.
totally walked past the car.
I'm walking.
Here we are. We go into the underpass parking
just
lot
the
here,
end of
which
these rows of
sorry,
houses
it's too
here.
dark to see because there's absolutely no lighting in
Number
this stupid
5.
place. And they're like,
Here.
"Where's our car?" Oh, right,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
over by the building.
That was really gonna be the
Be careful, Chris.
road.
Yeah, the ice has actually disappeared quite a bit. Where she is right about now, you can just still see her walking there. Is roughly where it happened, but it's the ice has been broken up. It's gone.
The parking area that I wiped out on.
Things are looking a little bit better now.
You're gonna be really careful because this wiped out
So yeah.
very.
So go grab the car, and that way we don't have to worry about the trying to hand back off to the to do the song rounds. Yeah, giving up prime parking. You know what?
Oh, you're
I wouldn't say it's necessarily prime parking by the building. A, because of the whole issue with the water spewing out and the parking lot freezing over. And also, if we get any weather come in, I'd rather be here in the underpass where we don't have to shovel out the car, So, and I mean, even if push comes to shove, if we change our minds and we get back and there's a spot by the building, sure, we could do that. So, dun 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 dun. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna try. We are going to the storage locker because we realize it is 9 p.m. The storage locker closes in an hour, and we really need to go and get the Lord of the Rings costumes from storage so that we can be wearing those tomorrow night. Rather get them tonight and make sure all the pieces are there in case we have to go back again tomorrow for anything, or if we have to do any repairs, than to go and get it. True covered parking is much better. Yeah, exactly. Rather do that than to run out of time trying to get them tomorrow, or have some other complication be in the way for us picking them up tomorrow. So, does Torontonian call it a garage or a parkade? That's a good question. Garages usually. I mean, I call them parkades. I sometimes call them car parks. The same with Christina. But yeah, and I wouldn't even really say it is. Here, let's see if I can get a better view of it here. Turn the camera around. Yeah, no, it's totally too dark to see anything. Columns over here, and there's a homeless guy there. Garage, yeah, for the most part. There's a homeless guy that sleeps over there next to the one column, just off the side of the sidewalk. He's there almost every night. That's I'm absolutely amazed at the resilience of these guys. It's sub-zero temperatures, and he's there with his cardboard. Vancouver called it a parkade. Yeah. Look. There's somebody come to pick me up. Look.
You want to join me?
Look, somebody come to pick me up.
Well, you thought I was going to go without you?
2T. Hang on.
Whoa.
Parkade sounds like a budget soft drink. Isn't that a substitute for butter?
What?
Well, Shane's asking, do we call them parkades or garages here in Toronto? Give me 1 second. I gotta
Depends on what
put
it
my
is.
This is the Richmond overpass above us. That's where Richmond Street comes off of, right off the bottom of the DVP. Yeah, we take Bayview. Yeah. So here ahead of us, so I can get it to refocus again.
Go ahead, Martin. Show them the crack.
The crack. Oh yeah, can we see the crack? Yeah, there it is, right there. Big spider web. Big spider web.
Had this car for a month, and Martin goes and tosses his cell phone onto the
onto the dashboard.
onto the dashboard,
It
and it
bounced and
bounces.
twig, tag the windshield.
That's a
So-
$600
Oh, we're
crack.
outside, yes. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
I pray
I'm
something.
going to try to not have the spider web front and center.
Can you guys hear me okay?
I do drive on parkways, but park on the driveway. That's right. That was
But I'm ching.
Howie Mandel, wasn't it?
I think so.
Windshield crack. Yeah. Just from like a bouncing cell phone. I tossed it in the car, it bounced off the dashboard, and whack.
This vehicle's been on the road since 20.
We've had it. Oh,
what?
it's 2016,
Yeah.
and we've had it for a month.
And in a month, Martin goes and puts a.
Yeah. Bad juju.
I'm assuming. How far could anyone hear me?
Plumber's windshield? Oh, plumber's crack windshield. Could you guys hear her talking the whole way back? Oh, it was George Carlin. Okay. So this little stretch here connects to Bayview Avenue. So that's the Richmond ramp above us there that sort of moves over to the where we were just parked. That's weak. What's weak? Oh, the plumber's windshield thing? Yeah, really. Bad dad jokes. So here out the side of the car, that is the Don River.
A very large river that goes down.
All the way to the car. So they heard you all the way to the car.
Nice.
Awesome.
So you guys heard me bitching and complaining about the guy next to me who parked so close. I think I cleaned the side of our vehicle with the back of my coat.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I had to like really mush myself in and then pull my rear view mirror in towards the car to get out of the spot.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just on the other side of the river, it's not focusing again. It's trying to. It's too
Well,
much
the
movement.
iPad
Yeah.
is, the
The
iPad's
iPad doesn't focus nearly as well as the phone.
tap on the screen.
But just on the other side of the river there is the Don Valley Parkway. Do better, yeah. Heard it all. Newfoundlander heard it all.
We're
There
doing
we go.
rush
Now you can
hour.
see the Don Valley Parkway. It's actually pretty quiet. Well, 9 o'clock on a Saturday night during
COVID.
lockdown.
COVID,
That's-
yeah. It's awfully quiet.
Where we're going? We are going to our storage locker to pick up the Lord of the Rings costumes.
This was not the plan.
This is not the plan we've been planning.
Oh.
Originally, we figured, we'll just do a broadcast, and then we'll go to storage and pick up the costumes, and we're like, oh, wait, storage closes at 10 o'clock. It's now 9 o'clock. If we don't go now, so, yeah, let's take you guys on the road. But the Lord of the Rings costumes are in storage, and we're going to need them for tomorrow. We'd rather get them tonight, in case there's any other complications, than make time to get them tomorrow and have something go horribly wrong and be without costumes tomorrow. Because that would be
Because that would be bad.
bad.
That would be bad.
Unfortunate.
It's bad enough that I have to use my old ears.
Oh, no. Bought the
Can't
mic.
drive, drink this, and yeah, I can't do this.
Newfoundlanders, I'm in PJs already. Oh, we don't get in pajamas until like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Besides,
Sometimes.
we have to start writing a certain Lord of the Rings
We
based
do, yeah.
story. Last
I
chance
get to see
turn this
Toronto After
podcast,
Dark.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going through.
Going through the lights. Oh yeah, you didn't see that? Okay, it was yellow the whole time on camera. We have proof that you did not run a red light.
And there's the Blue Danforth
So-
Viaduct up there.
Viaduct. Oh.
I don't know.
Yes, you see that lit red, turning blue, sort of strobing strip of light above
Is
is
you can.
is the Blue Danforth Viaduct. Well, we keep getting. Yeah, I'm
Well, I think
going
it's
on the
trying
side window.
to focus on the windshield.
Yeah. But that
It's
is the Blue
confused.
Danforth Viaduct, underneath which, suspended underneath, are the tracks for the Bloor Line subway.
However, it was originally designed to have trains go under there, but it was never used for that purpose. It just kind of sat there because they decided to run the train tracks more north because the smoke and everything from inside the trains was just billowing up around everything. So it lay empty with these tracks for a long period of time, and then when the subway system was put in, it was like, hold on,
Yep.
this works.
Did we really talk about my fur kids while I was away? Yes, we did, Shane. We're coming up with what we're going to write into the story for tomorrow for you and the kitties. Actually, Newfoundlander, I
have been struggling with my doctor to get the time to get the medical tests and everything that's required. So I finally got that, and I got the tuberculosis test. I've got to do some blood work, basically to get the all clear that I can go into the training, and then I can do it. So the guys over at the bus company are raring to go. They're
Yeah, my
they were
throat is dry.
approaching light speed when I saw the shift to blue. That's right.
Yeah, my throat doesn't hurt at all. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
dry.
You missed that. Yes, you did, Shane. But we have some great ideas. You are going to love them.
Oh, honey. Trust me, you will.
So, once again, this is part of Bayview Avenue that we're at, and this is Pottery Road. And
Pottery Road is called Pottery Road because the brickworks are, we just passed the brickworks to the left back there. And this was basically, this whole area was potters of various types, as well as, people doing cups and mugs
Clayworks and stuff like that.
and
We're going to
bricks.
Plaid.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that and Pottery Road here goes past that under the DVP and comes up the hill and connects with Broadview Avenue on the other side. Drivers are always needed. Yeah, that's what Sherry keeps saying to me. So it's gonna happen. It's taken me way longer. What time tomorrow? 8 p.m. Eastern, so that would make it 9 p.m. your time.
So if
For
anyone
snow day
still wants to,
Tuesday this week.
if anyone
Yeah.
still wants to add their, we'll create a character for you. So if anyone still wants to be added to the story, you have to do a $5 award or a $5 sponsorship. And even if you're not added to the story, you can sit and enjoy the story.
Mhm.
We have one night to write it and print it out and create the book. And yes. Yes, and we're doing all this while we're trying to find another place to live.
Oh, I know, yeah.
And I'm supposed to shut up, and I'm really
And
failing.
she's supposed to shut up, yeah.
I'm failing.
On the Yay, Katrina, a $10 Rare Gem Award. Thank you so much,
Wow,
Katrina.
Katrina!
You are a
Oh my
rare
God.
gem.
We gotta come up with some sort of gesture for rare gem. I'm driving, I can't.
Oh, 7 p.m. my time, an hour behind. That's right. Sorry, other direction.
Rare gem, rare gem, rare gem. Hey, Martin, put your hand in front of the camera and point at your ring.
I can't do both, so if I can figure out where,
There's the rare
there's
gem.
the ring in the darkness. There it is. In the darkness behind
I
me.
love this little tiny road that cuts out so much extra work is like
8
literally
p.m. 7 Central.
part of a parking lot. It wasn't when it was originally put in. This was an actual road at one time that went straight through. That park in front of us didn't exist back then. And but now it's just this tiny little road.
Newfoundlander says, interesting drive this week. Less and less kids taking the bus. I had 3 kids on Friday. Wow. Hello, Fort Lauderdale. Hello, Jen.
Well, the thing is, not knowing where we're living too might prove to be interesting.
Yeah, as far as what route I'm going to be assigned to, there's lots of Riverdale routes and there's lots of Leslieville routes that I could be assigned to. But if we move into a completely different part of town, then they may have to assign me to a different route as well, just for logistical purposes. Yeah, I can watch the broadcast 8 and on. I couldn't. Okay. Well, there we go.
8 your time?
8 your time, I assume. Yeah.
I would assume as well. But you know what assuming does?
It makes
Ass
out of you
and
me.
and no, we didn't rehearse it. It just kind of happened
It just
that
kind
way.
of happened that way. Yeah. Remember when we used to finish each other's?
Sentences.
No, I was going to say sandwiches, but
Ew. You mean way back when you ate so differently than me? I had to coax you to eat,
better.
because it was just getting too
Yes,
expensive to do 2
awesome.
different meals and 2 different.
Yeah.
Go back to eating like that. That was scary.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the way you ate when I met you. Oh, that was scary. That was like
Still don't
convention
know.
chow for me. That was the only time I ate like that was at conventions.
Katie says I still don't know where I'm going yet. Also, yeah, well, this is it. It's a challenge to find a place, even though there's a lot of places out there, and there's a lot more places available right now. But there's still a lot of people looking. Yeah.
There is this gorgeous
I was waiting for
historical.
that.
Oh, I'm going left up at the next lights, right?
Left at the second lights, yeah.
Yes.
Because you can't go straight.
Yes, exactly. But Katie, there's this gorgeous house on Broadview. So like right Toronto Riverdale.
Like overlooking the city, you know.
The whole house. Like the whole house. What was it for 52 or something? 52?
Yeah, 5,200 or 5,400 or something. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's 3 levels. It's basically one of the big old Riverdale estate houses.
And it was
along
just like,
Broadview
I
Avenue.
wish I had the money. I so would do it.
My sister's coming tomorrow evening, and tomorrow she's been doing the research. Well, good luck, Katie. I should be able to watch the majority of the podcast. Have an early day on Monday. Okay,
Understood.
understood. So this is now Laird Drive, and all this on the right here did not exist when we were last living in Toronto.
Nope. It was all factories and assembly places and printing houses, like real sheet metal, full size
Printer's tin, offset
and,
printing
yeah.
and stuff like that. I mean, there's still some of the older buildings here.
But there's no need for the big, huge printing companies anymore because, digital.
Well, moving in with y'all. If only we could afford that place, That's about almost 3 times the rent that we'd be able to afford, really. That's Dakota money? Yeah, really. Pricey. That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay.
For the size of
I
the
was gonna
place,
say
that's
Dakota. Is
actually,
there something in Dakota that happens? Yeah.
for the size of the place and the location,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
actually a freaking good price.
It's right on the streetcar line. It's right at Riverdale Park, so it overlooks the city. You can sit there and see the entire downtown Toronto from that angle.
Probably all has radiator heating and gas stove. And
Probably, yeah.
all those awesome things. So you know the world is starting to live in small little condos when an area that basically had one old storage place now has like 20, different scattered about
Yeah,
storage, new
this is
storage buildings and
this is Storage Central. This neighborhood. I mean, we got our lockers coming up on the right, just past the Home Depot here. But we've got Storage Mart over here, and we've got what other storage companies are there? There's like an all Canadian
Access
storage,
Storage.
Access Storage. There's
whatever
a
that
bunch
one
of
is
other
over there.
Storage Mart, yeah.
Yeah.
How was it, Chris? Got all the green lights. She's just magical that way.
Till this one.
Till this one, but that's okay. That's the last light. I don't know why the 2 lights on the side of
Yeah, what's with the
storage
disco?
building are strobing.
Disco.
They're competing with each other.
Disco storage.
Problem is they can't actually see each other. They're around a slight corner from each other. Maybe they're trying to find each other. Little strobing lights.
And then there's the other storage locker around the corner that's got 2 buildings, like
Yeah.
on 2 different streets right next to each other.
Oh, I see they did some major snow clearing. Oh, the other night, remember when I came here to get the all the spare locks and everything, and it was snowing? The gate wouldn't open. It got about halfway up, and then stopped moving. I spoke too soon. Yeah, really. It got about halfway up and stopped moving. I got out and I helped it move the rest of the way up, and then I came to use the to exit after I found the box with the locks in it, and the gate wouldn't open at all. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be stuck in here. I can't get out. Luckily, the gate at the other end of this property managed to open. So. Here we go. Like a giant paper cutter.
I guess it does kind of look like a paper cutter, doesn't it?
So, I see another person, another vehicle parked here. So there's somebody else using the facility.
You make it sound like they're going to the washroom.
Hmm?
You make it sound like they're going to the
Using
washroom.
the
They're
facility.
using the facility.
It's a storage facility, as opposed to a not storage facility.
I keep going to put the parking
Brake on a foot pedal parking brake.
Give me a second. I need liquid before I go and put a mask on and not be able to drink. So let's just stop for a moment.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna grab the locker keys. Da-dum.
Whoa, that's hot.
Super hot.
Oh yeah,
Super hot.
hot, damn hot. But yeah, because there's someone else in here, I'm gonna.
Is
have to
this
make
the
sure.
same place I went? Katie, were you at the storage locker with us, Katie?
Don't remember. I know Perry was here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it actually would have been. I think because this is when we moved. We moved out of the one storage locker out in Scarborough and moved to the one in East York.
Oh my God. Can we stop moving?
Yeah.
Please, can we make whatever this last one is the last one?
Let us do so.
Like, we're probably gonna lose a lot of places trying to
Hmm.
not get, you know,
Coffee, tea.
tea.
We made tea. She's not drinking any coffee right now. Not with her throat being the way it is.
Okay, so we're gonna mask up because there's obviously someone else here.
Yep.
Feels like we're going to rob a bank.
Oh my goodness. I know. You used to
I
have
was
to
at the
take off
Vancouver
every-
one.
yeah.
Okay.
Used to take off.
Oh, Shane, yeah, you were at the Vancouver one. And Katie, yeah, it was the Scarborough one. So I don't think you made it to the East York one here.
Do you have locker
It's the same company. I've got the locker keys already.
You have?
Yep. It's the same company, so we just moved from one building to another. And of course, that's the back of the Home Depot. Yep. Ba-boom. And I guess somebody's disabled the door so it stays open for them.
Didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, there's a little switch up top. You just turn the power off on the door once it's open.
They can't go far from me because it's your phone, right?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, this is really heating up.
Well, it's got pretty warm. We don't normally hold on to it, so we don't know. And I'm at 49%, so we might want to try and play around with getting your back on your hotspot.
Okay, well, let's find a spot to put it.
Yeah, the costumes themselves are in the other locker, but I think the swords are here. I don't know if we want to use the swords.
Brian can build a snow over that stuff.
What's that?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, the swords are under there, so swords aren't that hard to grab.
Swords are under there, but
Costumes are in the other locker.
I see my archery equipment.
Yep.
So let's turn the camera around. Next on Storage Wars. Oh man, just lock them up in Storage Wars. That would be just crazy. They take one look and go, what the? Everyone, if you wouldn't mind sharing, please. We'd love to get to the 250. So I'm gonna put you guys up here for a minute. And if anyone wants to get in on the Lord of the Rings thing and have themselves written into the story, then now is a good time to do your $5. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm trying to balance this. Oh my God, I'm failing so badly. Okay, Martin.
Yeah.
I think it's this little dangly that's
The dangly
being the
dongly.
troublemaker. Poop.
Can we actually take the fold this? Hang on, fold this up. And let's get an edge underneath, like on the.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, like that.
And half of it
Oh,
disappears.
hold on. So we
It's
go the
gotta
other
go
way.
the other way.
We gotta go the other way. Sorry, we
Gotta
got
go
something
the
blocking
other
the
way.
camera here.
Don't hang up on them. Okay, start to figure this out. Okay, start digging.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting really warm. So everyone, please feel free to share so that we can get our 250. Where's my mic? Oh, there's my mic. Okay, so we get our 250. Now I'm going to figure out why it lost my phone. Just a moment, because I want to figure out, because he's going to lose his phone in a moment now. And mine's got more power. Shared, yay! So if anyone comes, just tell them we'll be right back, okay? Oh, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
You were using that one for a while. You were using
Excalibur.
your Excalibur,
So I can.
but I think that one's better. Okay, so it should be fine. You can see it's gone on that one.
Yep. Cool. Okay. So that's your archer equipment. Your sword, my sword. That is your hero sword, not
Try to remember
the
where it shows that.
not the stunt sword.
Where does it show in here that we're connected?
Hmm?
They haven't said anything. Wi-Fi not connected. Uh-oh. Why is it not staying connected to my...
No, you're not using Wi-Fi, right? You're using hotspot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is your Wi-Fi. You should show up, like I should show up here.
No, it should be the other way around. Could
Yeah,
anyone
but it
see
should show. It should show that... Where does it show that I'm connected?
in hotspot? It should say one
Recommended.
connection.
Woo!
It should say one connection.
He just keeps throwing me his toy ball in the lap. Nice. Yeah, where? It doesn't say.
Not in there. In hot. Oh. Yeah, in hotspot. I'm gonna have to check
That's what I
on.
mean, show.
All right.
Anywhere. Guys, can you see and hear us? Well, we got a high award from Newfoundlander.
We do.
Hi! See you fine, and you can obviously hear fine. Okay, so the new system doesn't...
Yeah, and I don't know
Doesn't
if
show?
that blue is that always blue around the clock.
I don't think so. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to look at this later and not run the risk of losing them again. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Apparently we're good.
We're all good. Okay,
My phone updated not that long ago, so...
So yeah, that's your hero sword, not the stunt one. That's good.
Yeah, because we're not actually fighting. So I'd rather use
And
my...
I will run to the other locker.
Oh, the hero sword can do some cleaning.
I'm gonna run to the other locker and grab our costumes.
Now, wig. Make sure you got my wig.
Yes. I'll make sure the wig is with it.
My elf character has much more hair than I do in real life, and it looks like we need some repair done.
A little bit
Starting to
of
lift.
glue down, yeah. All right.
Sorry,
So
no.
you guys will probably be able to hear me the whole distance.
They should be able to hear you. But I'm going to stay here too because now that it's connected to my phone, if I get too far away from it and further into the storage locker, it will probably lose it. See, you can hear you. Yay, no problem, Sarah. Thank you so much, guys. So, oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to have to tie this back on because I never got a chance to fix this. I guess I tend to, because I'm trained to, I always rest my hand on my sword, and it was pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. So the one strap, the one hook snapped on me, and that became an annoyance. So, because it kept falling, it kept on hooking. So yeah, we changed it a little bit. It's a little spotty, but you're making it. Gotta scoot and get myself ready for my meeting. See you in the funny papers. We'll see you tomorrow. Everyone, make sure you do share as much as you can. Share, share, share. I am wondering where someone there has got to be. Has got to be the wooden book. You know, it's Costco. Oh, not Costco. Michael's doesn't seem to have them anymore, which is kind of disappointing. Can you imagine if this? That would be so upsetting. If this wound up on something like Storage Wars, it would just be so upsetting.
I'm assuming you guys can still hear me.
So,
I'm just checking.
especially to see what they might or might
all
not
the bits and
value for.
pieces.
Oh, my Maeve wings need help. They're splitting again. Very sensitive. Hosted up pancakes. Nice, but yeah, you can.
That looks like an elf wig.
I dread to think of it.
Some fancy braid work on it.
I mean, there's the historical tent there. That's one part of the historical.
No, my
We only kept the one
my
historical
shore,
tent. Here's
my
the other part.
shore
That's
is
the
for my
small one.
pirate
So
costume,
that's
which
the
is already at
swords.
home.
Big trunk's got stuff in it. There's all our files. Pairs of wings, various types. These are all the collector things that were online. I think there's about 2 or 3 bins of that, but still, that's we have to go back to try to sell. 'Cause it's been a while. We didn't want to give up all our stuff, but we sold a bunch really, really dirt cheap so we could have space in the truck. And we're recently here, so that's what's left. Unfortunately, we have to face it and get everything online again with maple syrup. My roller skates and his roller skates are underneath. There's K9 up there. There's what's left of one of the steampunky things that came off of Stargate, and we fixed and kept because they didn't care about it. They were going to throw it in the garbage, but it's been broken. There's a couple of things that were unfortunately broken. I think we have to throw a few out. And then this is got all the carbide stuff in it.
Okay.
You got some of the exhaust stuff and the Star Wars remotes, and there's Charity's chest back there. It goes back and back and back. Somewhere in there is Mutt.
Mutt's actually over in the other locker right now.
Mutt's in the other locker.
It's just. Okay, so I got your boot covers and your van braces. I think you've got at least 2 pairs of those shorter boots at home.
I hope so.
One of those pairs is for
Hold on,
these.
no, I thought the boots that go with those boot covers were here amongst all the other boots.
I'll take another look. That's why I came back. The other locker's still wide open. And your wig.
We're sure it's the right wig.
It is the right wig. Your outfit, my outfit. Just gotta quickly double check the bag for my outfit. Make sure I've got my van braces in it.
Yeah, roller skates. It's been a while. I don't know if we can. I have to remember how to maintain them so that they're not too loose, because then you wipe out if they're too loose. I love roller skating.
Yep, it's all here. Belt, the
Amazing.
pouch, the van braces, the wraps. Okay,
So is my elf? How about my belt? Where's my belt?
your belt's on your outfit.
Okay, can I see the wig? Make sure it's the right wig. I love how he puts my outfit below. Oh, you scum! Yeah, after the fact. Wow. It's a disaster.
And a little bit of TLC.
Little bit. I'm gonna lose hair just trying to get the knots out. The braids are still there? Good. Because I have to redo braids is always a pain in the ass. Wow, it looks like my elf has been like sleeping in
In Mirkwood.
What have we been doing?
Oh. So yes.
And I'm not gonna get a chance to wash it because, it's not gonna dry in time.
I'll go see about the other boots.
Try to comb it out.
And then, yeah. I think that's... Oh, and we're going to see if we can find the book, right?
Yeah.
Although where it's buried, I have
Where?
no idea.
Oh. All right, we're gonna have to do something tonight.
Okay.
We're gonna watch Martin walk away with his tight little butt. Could you guys hear him when he was down there? Say something, Martin.
Something, Martin.
Talk all the way down there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be talking and
Papa, can you hear me?
Momo. Say something. He's focusing, that's why he's quiet. Yes. Nice. I heard someone behind me. LOL. Okay, what's he saying? No. What? What are you saying, Martin?
What?
What are you saying?
I'm saying nothing. I'm just making a bunch of shuffling noises with moving boots around.
I see. Oh, see, there's my. It's really grainy when I zoom in. That's right, that box is super, super heavy. That's not. Hear him now. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Here he comes. The skipping ranger.
So I remember 2 or 3 months ago when we were here that one time, you did a bunch of rearranging in the other locker. You consolidated all the boots into one bin, so they're.
Oh,
I don't think there's nothing else we need out of here then, is there?
no. I see the
Okay.
video speed up every once in a while. Oh no! Kind of catching up with itself. Yeah, my wings are starting to split again. I think we have to remake Maeve's wings with something that's a little more solid. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! The cardboard
Oh,
underneath
I
is
see it.
getting
I
caught.
feel it.
There you go. There we go. Are my leggings inside my outfit too?
Yes, the green ones.
Of course, green ones. That's the whole elf thing.
I'm hoping we can find somewhere for this again too.
Slow motion button.
All right. That's all good.
So where we can actually hang that in the window?
Yeah,
It's got to be fixed though.
it does. I don't think we've actually ever hung it either, so definitely
we
need
did.
to- Oh, it wasn't just standing in that window. It was actually hanging.
It was hung,
in it,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. That's what I like about these locks, because the little barrel stays attached to the key, so you can always remember that, oh yeah, it must be locked because there's no barrels on the keys anymore. Okay.
Can you do it, Martin?
Hmm?
Can you do it?
I think I can.
Okay.
Or do you want to grab something? Are you able to grab something? You kind of have the iPad in hand, right?
Well, I was going to see if I can hand it to you, but that's okay.
Just a matter of figuring out how. There we go. All right.
All right?
Yep.
All right.
This will all have to go in the back seat, I think.
What?
Yeah. Because we still got a bunch of stuff in the very back, including the 2 pirate hats on top. Actually, do you want me to bring the pirate hats back in?
Hey, you know what? Why not?
Okay. And the boots are in the back too, so I can do that.
We were going to do more pirate stuff, but it didn't happen. Hey, you want me to pop the back?
Yeah. And
Right back?
and this door.
Oh, really? I was going to say, just go in the very back since you're bringing stuff in. Guys, I think my bow's too long.
I'll figure that out in a sec.
Something sounds like fireworks.
It does, doesn't it?
I don't see fireworks.
Or is it a film shoot with gunfire? I'm hoping.
Cosplay plots. I'm in. Hi, Chef Rex.
It's like a shuttle pod, motorized hatch. Oh, and I can put that winch back there too.
I still can't live in the car. But yeah, there's our pirate hats. It's hard to see, it's kind of dark in there. That's his.
Best way to carry a hat.
And just careful with mine, remember it can
Mm-hmm.
be reshaped so easily. How are you peeps doing? We're doing fine, Chef Rex.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think that's all of it there.
The boots?
I got both pairs of boots.
Yeah,
Yep.
what is supposed to, oh jeez,
Yep.
he's so fast.
Okay.
Don't let it get around. So I'm gonna go. Scary sounds. So, the chaos is now the back seat. You see, my bow's too long, so I'm gonna have to. Ah! Okay, I'm trying to get it uncaught and failing. What's my bow caught on? When you've only got one hand. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, I see what it's caught on. It's caught on the end of my belt. Somehow. Okay. Put my bow in on an angle. There we go. That's better. I think the bow's fine. I'm a Mandalorian cosplay guy. Cool. Now, what's the purple line? Is that Twitch? Is that which service? We are streaming right now from Haps, and tomorrow we are doing a Lord of the Rings story. I'm gonna get back into the front seat here. Is that everything in? That's everything in. So I can take off the mask. So everyone hang in there. I'm gonna get Martin to check that one again. Black seats flip down for more space. They do. They do. You're on Twitch. Okay, so the purple stripe is Twitch. Hang on, let me just tuck myself in here. They do, but there's a ton of other stuff in there. So there's still things. But we'd have to take everything out. Let me turn that around. Alright, hang on. Ah! Alright. There you go. I can do this. Oh! Martin's gonna come join us. So yeah, they can flip down, but there's a lot of stuff back there that'll just get in the way. So we kind of have to take everything out and then put it back in. Now, I'm not sure if anything got caught in that door. It doesn't, like it did at first, and then I moved some things out. So if you wouldn't mind checking that back door and make sure there's nothing caught.
Nope, it's all good.
That would be great. Okay.
All good.
So we're going to sit here and have some tea and chat with you guys for a little bit. Guys, it's not absolutely freezing yet. So our Mandalorian friend, hello.
Ah,
Hello, is on Twitch.
Chef Rex.
So
Awesome.
Chef Rex, if you are, tempted, come on over to Happs, HAPPS.TV/invite, INVITE, /@ the @ symbol, CAR, CARR,
Hunger, HUNGER.
together in one word, and you will find our Happs channel. If you use the word invite in the middle there, it will count towards our, invitations, because what Happs does is they do a series of challenges, and then they give you coins, virtual coins that you can use to tip other people and reward other people. And tomorrow we are doing a Lord of the Rings adventure, where we will write into the adventure people on Happs who have given us either a $5 award or a $5 sponsorship. This is the last chance that people will have to do that, because
We got to write that story tonight.
yeah, we're writing that story tonight, and we're getting into our elf and archer. Sorry, elf
Not,
and
not
ranger.
to not to write the story, but although it could be a good motivational thing, right?
Yeah, that's right, honey. So we're
I
going to
shall
write
do
tonight.
this.
But yes,
All right.
thank you. 244. But yeah, it was only recently that Happs was able to stream down to Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
But for those of you who haven't met us yet, we are prop makers and special skills actors who are extremely frustrated because most of the industry is down. We have technically been cosplaying since the 1980s. Me since 1984, and
Me
Martin
since 1987. No, 6.
Lean into the shot a little bit.
I'll lead into the shot, onto the
Can you
armrest.
do it? Yeah,
There we go, onto the center
So
console.
yeah, you said it's 1986, yeah.
6, yeah. And then we met in 1987 at a Doctor Who convention and realized that we were both just as crazy as the other one, so it kind of all worked that way.
We haven't killed each other yet.
Type the invite link. Can we type the invite link?
We can, but it won't show for him.
Yeah, it won't show outside of
It'll only
Haps,
show on Haps.
so
Because I would have to go to Twitch, log in. Now,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm going to type it anyway. If anyone is anywhere near, like, you can copy and paste this, I hope, and be able to invite your friends this way. But yes, they sent a message out that a bunch of us have been given the incentive to, if you use that particular address with the word invite in it, I can't remember, I think it's for the next week or two, they gave us an extra $25 into our coins.
mm-hmm.
So that's awesome, because then we can use it to tip more of you guys.
Yeah. So, Chef Rex, are you a member of the Mandalorian Mercs Facebook group?
You love Doctor Who? Yes!
Yeah.
No, Jelly Sanchez, right? We're
And
not that kind of broadcast. Kind.
Kind. I know.
Not
He
the kind
keeps
of-
typing type, and I keep yeah.
You know what to say.
I know.
You've been trained.
I'm
But Martin and I have been, doing a lot. It's been really weird this year because we're used to going to conventions and, we usually don't get a lot of money. The honorarium is never really big, but it's big enough because they pay for everything else, and we get to continue to go to conventions and not
Yep.
go bankrupt. All we have to do is spend time with you guys, and we love spending time with you guys. We love
Momo,
teaching.
why do you say we're lucky we're from Canada?
Yeah, why are we
were
lucky?
born and raised in Canada, but not a member of any community for the moment. Do have a video out for my latest piece of gear, which is the blaster, making my way slowly through the gear. Nice.
Nice.
But I mean,
Well, go away from Twitch for the moment and go on to Haps. I know you can't see that
and
link,
connect,
but
yeah.
happs.tv/invite, INVITE/the @ and car, CARR, which is my last name.
And Hunger, HUNGER, which is mine.
Put them
CNC
together and we'll see you over here.
CNC machining out of solid aluminum billets. Holy crap, Chef Rex.
Wow.
We have our apps challenge. Johnny Be Good, thank you so much. 251 viewers.
That is so ambitious.
Solid aluminum, my God. You must have a really good source for cheap aluminum then, because that's pretty serious. So
We use a
what
lot of
ultimate
aircraft
thickness
aluminum.
do you end up with once
Yeah.
you've machined
Well, let's get them over
'cause,
to Haps.
Yeah, come on over to Haps.
Haps. Woo! Thank you, Johnny. That's it. Katrina's got it.
Maybe it's because you're used to the cold and snow. Yeah, really.
Now remember, anything a Haps profile posts on here is only going to be seen by the Haps community. So if you've got a Periscope, pop on over and copy and paste it over there. If you've got a Twitch, find our profile, copy and paste it over there. So if you go on the separate mediums, because of course they really don't want us using Haps and feeding down, so they want us to be on their profiles. So yeah.
Oh, you work as a tool and die maker, so you have access to the machinery off hours and stuff like that. Canadians are much smarter than Americans in this terrible city. Well, there's smart Canadians, there's dumb Canadians, there's smart Americans and dumb Americans. We try not to get into too much politics, but yeah, we run the range of winners and losers just like any other country would.
I think it doesn't show up as much because the higher population is different
Yeah,
enough,
that's true.
and we are smaller. We're a large landmass, but we're a smaller population than the United States. So our idiots are less visible.
That's true. Yeah.
Our idiots are a lot less
It's going
visible.
to cost a pretty penny. Yeah, no kidding.
Well,
we get our
remember,
aluminum cheap. Okay, yeah.
When we did the Stargate thing, like when Stargate was our life, we
Mhm.
would buy our aluminum through the production because it was.
There he is. Hey, Stephen. Welcome to Haps.
Welcome to Haps. Woo! It's a beta.
Mhm.
So you'll notice right away about 8 people will follow you immediately, subscribe you immediately.
Mobile studio, yeah.
Nice. Those are the Haps development team, and you can add them. Pablo and Peter are the top of the team, and then everyone else is people they've hired since HAP started exploding, basically. And while it's still a beta, every day you check in. If you look on your main profile, if you click over on awards or something like that, there is a whole series of challenges you can do. One of them is philanthropist, and you get 1,000 coins for that. And 1,000 coins is $10.
$10, yeah.
$10. So it translates. So
Or
every
hold
time
on,
you
no,
check in,
1,000
it's
coins
always
is $1. Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, on Mobile Studio, this one we did a little experiment. We started at our studio on the computer, and then we took this on the road. So the computer's still at home running, sort of keeping the broadcast connected, and we're
here.
guests on our own broadcast. Fellow Canadian.
Stephen, where are you?
Yeah.
Stephen, honey, where are you?
Wait, I just followed him to make me part of the HAP scene. No, you don't have the little HAP symbol next to your name, Don. Yeah. So, Don, in case if you just tuned in and didn't notice, Stephen here is coming to us from Twitch, and we just got him over to HAP.
God, he was.
We enticed him. One of us.
But HAPS, one of the things I love the most about HAPS is it works like an OBS. So you can feed down to all the other services, and the comments come up here, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely
Montreal,
brilliant.
awesome.
Montreal. So you're about 5 hours drive from us? Last time we went to Montreal, we
4 or
did.
5 hours drive, yeah.
We took it kind of casual last time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, we haven't been
So,
back to
Stephen, you're going
Montreal
to just
in a
get a flood of new subscribers, not only the HAPS team, but just about everyone watching this broadcast right now, too.
I have been trying to get more cosplayers on the HAPS. We used to have a ton of cosplayers on the Periscope, but women who were doing the whole G-string up the butt and a Sailor Moon bow around their neck with like links to paid sites to see people take it off started calling themselves cosplayers. So a lot of the cosplayers left Periscope.
They just couldn't deal with it, with the crap. Yeah.
And Martin and I are missing our convention life so badly.
Yeah.
So we're hoping more cosplayers will come over, at least more people who want to appreciate what cosplayers do, and give them coins, and we can trade up. And once you get 200 coins, and the nice thing about it, being a Canadian, it's an American.
It's in U.S. dollars, yeah. So, Dawn, HAPS, there's always room for one more. See, HAPS should do a slogan of the week contest or something, because that's an awesome slogan. HAPS, there's always room for one more, because there's just got so many people flooding onto the platform now from different directions. Yeah.
And definitely, subscribe to Bagpiper Dom. Because not only is he an excellent baker, and I've made him a challenge that he's going to talk Martin and I through baking one of his recipes one day on HAPS. Because, we're used to pre-made mixes, not actually measuring from scratch.
Yep.
So if he can get us to make something and it succeeds, then he is a miracle worker, but he plays the bagpipes.
Yeah.
And he used to come up to Vancouver, because Martin and I used to live in BC. He would come up to Vancouver and do all the parades with us. And he just likes Star Wars and bagpipes, and I'm just always so happy hearing him do that. Are allowed YouTube video of machining the blaster if that interests people. Yeah, Stephen, I really don't mind. What's easier to do is send us a PM. I wanna subscribe to you. There we go. Send Martin and I a personal message on either Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. And again, Carhunger, CARR
HUNGER
is the same across all of our profiles. Send us a PM, and we'll have you on here as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
And we can shoot
run
the
that
shite.
video and talk about all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
We'll show you how to run videos like that, but we can just shoot how you do it and how we do it. Martin and I work for productions, and for years we've been teaching people how to do the same thing at home without spending a ton of money, like the Atom suit for the production. You can talk about this, because I need to give this a break.
First I want to address Don's comment there. I was checking out a Seattle Celtic rock band's regular Sat PM live stream. Couldn't handle it. The lead guy produces more cheese than Wisconsin. That must have been terrible. Too funny. But for example, when we were working in BC and working on all the CW shows like Flash and Arrow and stuff like that, the Atom suit, Ray Palmer, right? The exoskeleton suit, we spent about 6 months designing that, and based on all the art department's drawings and everything, designing it, prototyping it, doing all the 3D models and 3D scan of Brandon Roth, and all the test fittings and paint fittings and camera tests and all this stuff. The first suit cost about $250,000. When we produced the second and third suit, like the stunt suits, they were only ended up being about $60,000 a piece.
Only.
for all the vacuform parts and machine components and all that sort of stuff. But there's cosplayers out there, and Brandon actually met one at a convention down in, I think it was New York, who did his entire Atom suit out of EVA foam, and it looked fantastic. And he got Brandon to autograph the thing, so But it's amazing, that there's so much creativity out there to be able to reproduce, these huge, expensive feature film and television builds using,
want you spending that money.
we don't want you to have to mortgage your house just to build your next,
Cosplay.
Mando suit or something, your next cosplay. So,
And we don't sew for people anymore, and we definitely don't do like whole suits long distance. But what we do is we'll encourage people to build the parts that require those precise measurements, et cetera, and then hire us to do like a van brace or a, a
Or a
kneecap
blaster or whatever, yeah.
or whatever. But part of the production's cost, the biggest part of a production's cost, is how many departments it takes to do that one.
yeah,
That one
because
thing, that one
that
piece.
suit, the Atom suit, involved us as the build shop, the build shop that we were working for, and the props department, costume department, the special effects department, lighting, obviously, sound department,
Bringing everyone in for camera tests.
yeah. I mean, they had to set up an entire shooting crew to do camera tests and stunt tests to make sure that the suit would actually work properly. They got thrown on the mat several times. They were testing the lighting and the mechanics and all that sort of stuff.
I'm so happy to have pictures and
A
video.
whole day shoot just to test the suit, to see that it would stand up to the rigors of being on set and being actually used for stunts, and
when you
mobility and all the other things.
When you
yeah.
started dressing Brandon, that took about an hour and a half?
The first couple of times we dressed Brandon for the show, like for the episodes, it took about an hour and a half to put him in a suit. By the second season that we were doing this, once he was on Legends of Tomorrow, I think we had gotten it down to about 19 minutes. So, all the little, okay, we got to adjust this, we got to fit that, okay, this isn't quite, okay, readjust this, readjust that, and it was like, okay, this on, you're good. Yeah.
Brandon's got a team to dress him.
Yeah.
A cosplayer has got to figure out how to wear that outfit dressing themselves.
Yeah, for the most part,
So we do a lot of, with the cosplayers, we encourage them to modify, the original, when they make theirs, modify it so that, they've got an outfit underneath and everything kind of velcros on, or, it gets permanently attached to the costume underneath, the fabric underneath, so that
Yeah.
you're doing the fabric up with zippers and things like that. But, and you're getting on from the back to the front instead of the front to the back. So that's what we've been doing for years.
Because not everyone can be Tony Stark and have your suit build itself around you,
Madison. There we go,
Uh,
Stephen.
yeah.
Yes, wonderful.
Thank you.
It says, but don't forget to send us a PM and we'll chat. We'll bring you on here because this app will do it'll easily bring people on. It's great. It's great. And Dawn made
Red
cookies
velvet.
from a box.
Red velvet cake mix cookies. Wow.
No,
Cake mix.
no, Dawn. Dawn, you're supposed to be talking to people like. I don't know how. I don't know how.
They
to
let him
respond to
go,
that.
Katie. Brandon. Yeah. Well, there's other projects in the works and everything too. So not everything's gonna run forever. I mean, Arrow was
It's home for the weekend.
finally
Madison, that's beautiful.
the Arrow series was finally shut down, and
good.
things like that. Drew Barrymore birthday show on her talk show Monday.
Thank you,
Dave
Madison, for
Letterman.
keeping us up to date, honey.
Yeah, I appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much for keeping us up to date. Really?
Oh, nice.
Nice. Nice. See, I see the word, I see the word mead, and that's all I see. I don't see the rest of
You had her at mead. Yeah. Nothing else. Blah 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 blah. Mead.
Mead.
Blah blah blah. Getting tired, so I'll go right now. Thank you, Katie.
Katie,
Take
keep in
care.
touch, honey. Take
Yeah,
care,
let us
yeah.
know how
We'll
things
see you
go.
tomorrow night. But
Yeah.
yeah, Stephen, send that PM.
Bye.
Send that PM. And you can find us as Car Hunger. We're mostly on Instagram and Facebook, I think, out of all of them. And here on
And here.
Haps.
We're here a lot. We try. We're pretty much doing one broadcast a day. Although the other day, with being on a few other people's broadcasts, I think there were 3 of them. And with the house hunting and everything, I missed all 3.
Jeez, yeah, you did, didn't you? Well, the last 2 were because you got stuck because of the weather.
That's right. Yeah.
The first one was the last second, which one of us is going and which one of us is staying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy you let me stay because I really like, I know you like this, but this is like my life.
You guys are her audience. That she is a consummate performer since childhood. It's what she is. So as much as I enjoy being part of the broadcast, and I enjoy chatting with you guys and presenting on stage and stuff like that. But it's
Love you
it's
too,
her,
Madison.
right? You know.
Love you too, honey. Are we
We're
trying
trying
car
car
living
living
right now?
We had to make a run to the storage locker, and we were in the middle of a broadcast from our studio, so we thought we'd take it to
Meat or
on
like
our
a
own.
dog. The right kind of meat. That really sweet, sugary, like next to sugar stuff. No,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
nice dark spiced meat.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
The outdoor hockey game at 2 p.m. today got in 1 p.m. and the other two had to be at 12 a.m. Wow. Wow.
Because of the ice.
Because the ice. Wow. But yeah, we thought we'd stay on a little longer, but what we're gonna do is I wouldn't mind stopping the broadcast now because both our phones are gonna die.
Yep.
We switched over to mine from yours, and I haven't been charging it lately, so.
And we've been on for almost 2 hours, so 2 hours is good amount. Tomorrow's broadcast,
tomorrow-
the actual LOTR story time is going to be at least a couple of hours long. So the biggest thing about car living is where to poop. Ashtrays are very small. Just as long as you don't poop where you eat. Never poop where you eat. Got it?
And carry some Lysol here.
Carry some Lysol, yeah, and lots of hand sanitizer.
But yes, we
You too, Shane. Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us, everyone. This is your last chance. Last chance to be part of the story tomorrow. Stephen, thank you for coming on over. We will do our best to
Yeah.
check out your video as soon as we can. We don't, and remember, folks, you always ask someone, and Stephen's just demonstrated the proper form. You always ask someone if you can post a link. Never just go and do it, okay?
When do I tune in to hear about myself being an Easterlingus? That's very Irish of you.
8 o'clock our time.
Yep.
So 5 o'clock
Yep.
yours. To have stuff in the... Yes, it does happen. I've never eaten out of an ashtray. This
Well,
is not
no.
necessarily a good time to start.
I'm talking about eating and pooping, not eating and pooping in the same place, right? Besides, these modern cars, they don't have ashtrays anymore.
That's true.
Because
they
you
don't.
don't smoke in they don't smoke in your cars anymore. They don't have cigarette lighters. They have accessory outlets, right? Those
Parts
parts
of
from
it.
the plane. Ooh, yikes!
Wow.
We actually didn't notice. We didn't see that.
Well, now here's the thing. If we end it here,
Uh-huh.
will it end it at home?
Well, there's nothing going on at home, right? So until
Well,
we get
started
there,
it at home.
the
We can't do our
camera-
goodbye. We can't do our goodbye video if we end
We
it
can't
here.
unless we run home. That means running the broadcast another 20 minutes so we can get home and do that farewell video.
Can I have popcorn the second we get off?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
I'm hungry.
like that. I like that idea.
Dinner was way too small.
Katrina, that's right. 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific.
I'm an elf, but I eat like a hobbit.
Is smoking allowed in cars? It's your car,
It's your car.
right? If you want to smoke in your car, there's nothing saying you can't. They're just not encouraging people by having ashtrays in cars anymore.
Maybe we should just end here.
Anyone who hasn't eaten out of an ashtray hasn't lived or been in a fraternity.
We might get back on later once we charge
we
things
might,
out.
we might. Late
It'll
night,
be really, really
late
late.
night writing session.
I'm squeaking again. I gotta
She's
stop
squeaking.
talking.
I know she won't shut up, guys. Please, she won't shut up. You mimic your ending video with expressive dance.
It doesn't include all the props. It's just the
Well,
archery.
what's the music? That's a blum 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 blum. That's terrible, isn't it?
Honey,
Uh-huh.
I used to love you. You just threw 33 years out the window, you know.
I remember ashtrays in cars. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I think we should end it here.
Okay.
And
What? What did I do? No.
and either give them an update
Broadcast.
really late at night,
Mm-hmm.
or come on first thing in the morning type thing.
Martin doesn't usually get that lively market on the calendar. I'm sure this was tea, wasn't it? This was tea. Yeah.
You made it.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I think Martin's been going through some personal stuff and,
Yeah.
and exploring parts that he hasn't in ages. And don't worry, we're still not that kind of broadcast. Mm-mm. But
I saw a car ashtray in a history museum. Yeah, really.
But we're gonna head off now. If you haven't done your $5, and I'm sorry, catch the next one. The hope is to be able to fix the aspects of my Queen Maeve outfit and make him more an Irish wizard or put him in wings because we do have the dragonfly wings. And, excuse me. The hope is either on St. Patrick's Day or near St. Patrick's Day. We want to do this again. And again, it'll be the $5 thing. Those of you who are sponsors, of course, are automatically accepted if you're $5 and over as a sponsor. But the rest of you can do awards. And we want to do it again. And we want to do like Irish folklore. So we make everyone into... we're going to make up our own Irish names for these these gods, and we're going to do it based on the existing folklore, but we're going to modify it, and we're going to tell the story of Irish folklore, and have fun with that. And I'm not sure we want to do something pirate, obviously, and we've got our Jedi outfits, and we're thinking of going back into Klingon because Keg has been asking us to return to the fold.
And hey, I've got lots of room up there to do for him.
Yeah. Honey,
There's lots of room. Are you asking her? She didn't make it. No, that's true.
Didn't make it.
I put a little bit of lemon in with it, but that's it.
Is it the lemon doing this?
I think it's more along the lines of what you're
Oh,
saying. There's
no,
been a lot of personal exploration
He's
going on
working
right now. You know, delving into some of my darker
Well, he had
spaces. My darker spaces. And yeah,
there's lots of room out there. Well, now that
Tell you
there's
right
light
now,
on
yeah.
that, showed him the crack. He
Yeah.
had this psycho laugh when he did this. He didn't believe he didn't. You guys, we've got to get rid of all this bad luck. I don't care if you pray to a
how
god.
fermented was that?
I don't care what religion or spirituality you follow. Pray for us because look, we've only had this car for a month. It's a second-hand vehicle. You know, the previous person had it for what, 6 years, 7 years, 5 years?
No, 4 years.
4 years, okay. And not a single, this is the original windshield. And in one moment, Martin tosses his cell phone on
It bounced off the dashboard here, went bing, and all of a sudden there's a delving into your darker spaces. So no pants. Yeah.
So that's like a $600 repair.
Show us your crack.
It's like,
Yeah.
come on!
Hey, Stark.
Come
It's just your
on.
silhouette. It's like the witness protection program going on here. Oh, not the power up. There we
Come
go.
on!
Come on! That was a very Jay Forsyth kind of reaction there. There we go, yeah. Bloop. All right, folks. So
Are you going to end on your crack?
we'll end on my crack. Great.
Oh, yeah,
Nope,
my throat's
hang on.
definitely dry.
There we go. Okay.
Do we have the goblet? Do we have my elf goblets? The goblet with the wine and
Yeah, it's at the house with the
I
other.
hope so.
Yeah.
Because I will need lots
Cell
of
phone
liquid
bounce, cold could well equal the window crack. Yep. Exactly.
A small crack on the cell phone too.
Yep. I got a crack on my screen. It's the it's just the top glass though, so it's not the actual display. Luckily, I don't have any crazy multi weird color.
Your fragile shell.
Fragile shell. Yeah. Need my
All
thick
right,
skull.
folks. We're gonna drive back and we're gonna get some work done. We're gonna start writing tonight. If we get the chance, we'll update you. It might be late, but we'll update you. And those of you who did the $5 contribution, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. And yeah, we're gonna have fun tomorrow. Martin and I are probably gonna be up half the night
Yeah.
because we can't find. We're gonna just buy another wooden bookshelf, like another wooden cover. But yeah, Michael's is not carrying them at the moment because of the whole COVID thing.
hmm
They're not carrying stock of things that they don't sell a lot of. So I was just going to order a new one, and that's not going to happen. So Martin and I have to somehow tonight figure out how to make an Elven Middle-earth looking book.
We'll have to see. If you use a hairdryer and something to tap on the window on a cold day, you should be able to get the crack to go over to the driver's side. Then the insurance company should help with you replacing it.
Our deductible is more
Our
than just
deductible
paying
may
replacing
be
it.
more than the cost of the windshield, so it may not even be worth claiming. Our dealer, the Toyota dealer, is going to look at what other options we have for windshields, because they can basically, they have access to aftermarket and third party.
They cried too.
Yeah, they cried too. It's like, what? You've only had it a month. I mean, we had it. It's what? It's the 21st. That's the 20th today, right? We've had it for 23 days.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Damn.
Ficus accident.
So yeah, whoever you pray to, just. Or if you believe in living with your fingers crossed, we could use some of that time.
First shows you crack, now you tell us about your dealer. What kind of broadcast is this? Oh, Dawn. It's been a weird little while here.
Wow.
Hopefully we find ourselves a place that we can get into and feel more safe and more secure. Katrina, good night. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks, folks. So we'll see you tomorrow at least. Okay? We're going to rock and roll with this. We're going to figure out how to stay inside, too. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And not kill the cats. All right, folks. As you can tell, I'm still squeaking. So I'm going to say, respect yourself more than anyone else can, and everything will be just fine.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, Martin,
Mm-hmm.
let's see something Middle Earthian. Damn, I was not prepared for that.
I know, wow. We'll do that tomorrow.
Hold on, no,
She's going to look something up.
No. With the last bit of battery on my phone.
Martin, please be this energetic when I come to visit. Dawn, I will do my best. I'll tell about us. Please send your bad luck to my ex. Well, this is it. That's actually very bad karma too. Don't wish it on anyone else. Just wish it back to the universe. The universe is infinite and it knows exactly what to do with it. It's got the ultimate capacity to take all the crap away and just turn it around and turn it back into good again. Or any of my exes, spread it around. Dawn. She's looking for something. She's looking it up. I mean, there's Michael Vaughan.
Okay, no, Michael Vaughan, everyone knows. Okay.
And that's a greeting.
This is a quote from J.R.R. Tolkien himself. According to this. Farewell, and may the blessing of elves and men and all free folk go with you. May the stars shine upon your faces. Martin.
Wow. All right.
So say that, Martin.
Farewell, and may the blessing of elves and men and all free folk go with you. May the stars shine upon your faces. Martin.
Just can't say bye, can we? Just
know.
can't do it. Just can't do it. All right, folks. We love you guys. Tons of respect and stay safe, okay?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Good night, guys.